Hey guys. Okay, just woke up again and theme today is I want to create butterflies and birds and stuff. Okay. So this is what I've learned so far. Now, you can create anything you want in the illusion, the spiritual illusion of the astral plane. You can create whatever you want. Now, but I want to get Teresa, the little entity that's in me, helping me heal. She's going to show me how to create life. Okay. I have no understanding of it. I have no clue. I can create in the illusion, in the spirit world, butterflies and birds, pterodactyls and velociraptors. Right? I can do that. But the thing I can't do is give it life. Okay. So it's just like it'll live for like 3 minutes and then die and disappear. So that's the problem I got. But Teresa can create it and give it life. Now, what I mean by this, we're going to talk monarch butterfly. So I just asked Christ, can I create in your world where you are in Saint Illusion? Okay, where you are in Saint Illusion, can I create a butterfly and set it free in your world, right? On the third plane of existence or whatever, third, fourth, wherever it's at. And he said, you'll have to get back to me. Christ had to go up, ask the uppity ups about it. And about 5 minutes later, he comes back and he says, yes, you can create things here, but they all have to, everything you create has to be scrutinized by Christ or whatever. And I go, can I make pterodactyls and velociraptors? And he goes, no, you can't make no pterodactyls and fucking velociraptors. I'm like, fine. And so about the limit of what I can create is this. And me and Teresa were talking, and we can create, she can create, teach me to create butterflies and birds. That's about it. Because I was asking Christ, or my kids, I go, in a dream, not in a dream, I was sleeping, I was in St. Lucian with my kids, and I go, hey, go feed these french fries to the crows, right? She goes, we don't have no crows here. And I'm like, what? You don't have crows? You got ravens? And she goes, nope, no ravens. I never seen a crow. And I'm like, well, something's got to be done about that, because I ain't living in a world without no fucking crows. So I got to say, and that's how it all started with me and Teresa. So Christ had to go ask the higher up Christs about creating in Christianity, Christendom, or Christian land, St. Lucian, basically. Now, St. Lucian's on the third tier. It's a whole goddamn city, as far as the eye can see, huge, like Toronto, New York. Okay. Now, I want to create there and give that place something to look. When I get there, I want to have something to look at. I ain't living in a world without no fucking butterflies, no bugs, and no birds. And I knew it was different. I knew it. That's why everybody comes here to reality, because it's not the same, man. It's not the same. It is. It's just as real. It's just as bright and sunny and everything. But it's not the same. It's just not. I don't know how to say it. Heaven is not the same as here for me. And this is one of the things I know. So anyway, Teresa can create. Christ comes back and says you can create birds and butterflies that are non-lethal, that are not annoying. Like you can't. I'm not allowed to create a bumblebee because it'll sting you. Now I think they got bumblebees out in the country and stuff, but not necessarily in the city. So whatever. But I'm talking about city. All of I can create all what I like, birds and bees and stuff in St. Lucian, stuff like that. Like you don't want to create some kind of timber wolf, give it life, and have a timber wolf walking around the university Alright, when it's supposed to be out in the woods. That type of thing. So you give it its own habitat, its own ecosystem, and it stays there. So that's what I'm talking about. Plus, in my head, I just love creating shit. So if I ever learn to create life, and that's what she's going to teach me to do today, before I make this video, where she's going to start teaching me how to do this. So me and her together, we decided, okay, we're going to do the monarch butterfly. Now I go, were you just going to let these butterflies fly around, like one or two? And she goes, I go, well, can we give them a whole life cycle? And she goes, well, what do they eat? And I'm like, milkweed. And so she asked Chris, do you have milkweed there? And Chris goes, why? We have to give the butterflies a life cycle. And he's like, Jesus Christ, damn life cycle. And Teresa, she knows how to do this. So we can give these a male and female butterfly, put them in a cage till they mate and lay eggs, and the eggs are laid on the milkweed, and we can create the milkweed. We can create the life cycle of the milkweed. We can create the life cycle of monarch butterflies, and get their own population, their own sustainable population going in Christendom, or Saint Lucian, that plane of Saint Lucian, and milkweed grows everywhere. So once the season, the milkweed pod opens, the seeds go flying out, and they all start rooting, and they all start growing. Okay? We want the milkweed butterflies, they gotta eat something. I'm sure there's a way around this. Like, you can create 5,000 butterflies and let them all fly away. But then what do? They just look good. You know what I'm saying? I want to give them more. I want to give them a life cycle. So, it's non-lethal. Monarch butterflies are non-lethal. And I'm not getting into the food source. Like, birds will eat them and all that. Okay, I'm not getting into the whole ecosystem exactly like down here. But it will mimic the basics of a life cycle. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm pretty up the place with some butterflies. So this is what we need to do. Now, if she can give life to the milkweed and give life to the butterflies and create a little cycle going, and then I go, well, how do you do that? She goes, you put them in isolation and you let the cycle take place. Then, after the cycle takes place, and you got a crap load of butterflies and a crap load of milkweed, then you can start putting it around different parts of the city and outskirts of the city, and the butterflies will start mating and growing, and it'll just spread. And both the milkweed and the butterfly. So this is the dilemma. Now we got to clear it with Christ. So I went and asked Christ. He went to check it out. He's back now. He just came back and he's talking to Teresa. I can hear him going. So I'm gonna find out what I can do and what I can't do. Because why would you want to leave this place with all the life, like the stuff I like? Like, I don't understand why the fuck you kill people. Fucking kill everything. Spraying pesticides, fucking clear cutting, destroying, burning, fucking killing indiscriminately. And you go to heaven. You go to fucking heaven, and they don't even have a crow. They don't even have a fucking butterfly. They have no life cycles. It just walks around, fresh air, and you look good. No fucking crow, no velociraptor. Jesus Christ. If it was my world, if I had a plane of existence to live in that was all mine, Jesus Christ, you would see dinosaurs, Tyrannosaurus Rex, fucking Godzilla fighting Bigfoot, fucking having a great time. Nope. Not even a goddamn monarch butterfly. Unbelievable. And the damn things are going near extinct here on Earth. And they ain't even got it logged up in the... Oh, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so spiritually, me and Teresa, if we get cleared to do this, are going to start making butterflies, birds, and moths. I'd have to make moths. Blue moths, Cecropia moth, Polyphemus, all that. Lots of stuff to do. And plus it's good practice for me for when I get there. And I got a job creating things. But I don't know how to create life. So she's going to show me. Hopefully, after trial and error 1,000 times, I'll be able to do it. I think I know how to do it. I think I already got little hints from her showing me how to do it. So, I don't know. I can create a shitload of butterflies, but to give them life is a whole different thing. She says she can do it. I'm like, hell, let's get going. So we need milkweed, because monarch butterflies live on the milkweed, and they're beautiful. Well, anyway, if it's in some yuppie's green lawn with a dandelion, they'll probably spray the shit out of it, kill them all. But I don't think it's like that. They're in Christ. The first grandma that sees a butterfly, monarch butterfly, flying through her backyard, she's gonna freak in joy. That's just the way it is, man. So anyway, this is what I'm gonna do. Me and Teresa, starting today. So I'm gonna make a video later on about how it happened, what we came up with, what problems we got. Like Christ is only gonna allow so much. Like he wouldn't even let me make a bumblebee because it stings people. Imagine a swarm of bumblebees flying around St. Lucian stinging the yuppies. It ain't gonna happen, right? So I'm not allowed to do that. So I don't know how it all works yet, step by step. I'm gonna learn. Like if I create my house out in the woods in the boreal forest 300 miles away from anyone, am I allowed to create a fucking bumblebee in it? A timber wolf? A breeding population of wolves? Right? A breeding population of Sasquatch? Because as far as I'm concerned, fucking Sasquatch are part of the ecosystem there. I want a breeding population. I got 1,000 square miles, 10,000 square miles around of fucking boreal forest. I want some fucking Sasquatches living in there. Right? Timberwolf, every damn thing in the north. Everything in the northern latitudes of Canada, I love. It's where I go, it's where I live. I want in my land, and I'm creating it. I'm just starting here with this monarch butterfly. So, fuck timber wolves. Dire wolves. They only died out. They only died out in the last ice age. Why not have? Some people say they're still around. A couple of them are still around, living out in the far Alaska and stuff. They've seen these huge wolves. Dire wolves. They may not even be extinct, so why can't I make them? Even if they were extinct. Right? We're creating. They could do genetics on mammoths, mastodons, and create a fucking mastodon out of DNA and genetics in a test tube. Take that, put it in a Asian elephant, and the baby's gonna come out mastodon. What are you gonna do with it then? Stick it in a fucking zoo. I'd have a breeding population in Alberta and Saskatchewan and that area, and let them go. But people, controllers, governments gotta fence up and control every goddamn living thing. And if we don't like it, we'll kill it to the fucking extinction like they did to the buffalo. Oh, that's one thing that sucks down here in the illusion, man. Fucking the ignorance is. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys. Later. So I'm gonna start out with the monarch butterfly and milkweed. Try to get a life cycle going. Maybe one or two, maybe one a day. I could do a cabbage butterfly, the little white ones flying around. I could do. Now they got maple trees there. They got apple trees, peach trees, pear trees. I know they do, because that's a food source. I saw it on Christ's plate. So maybe I could start with Cecropia moth, because Cecropia moths live on those trees. Okay, your basic fruit trees, apple trees, willow, maple, stuff like that, and a bunch of others. I can look it up online if I don't know. But if they got those trees already there, I can make a fit male, pregnant female, that's been fertilized. I think I can do this, or she can do it at least. Put it on the tree. The eggs. She lays the eggs on the tree. They eat a test tree, and it'll be safely guarded from all other people cutting and pruning or whatever. Christ will make sure, and then these moths can go free. But do you want a breeding population in the city, or the whole countryside where there are maple trees? See, these are all the statistics. These are all the little fine details you got to go through with each species you create. I'm thinking I don't even know how I do it. But this is what Christ is talking to me about, and Teresa. So have the free will to do anything. It's just because I'm in St. Lucian that I got all these rules and shit. Because you can't have a bunch of pterodactyls flying over St. Lucian looking like fucking dragons from the Middle Ages. Right? That would be great. Big black shadow comes over top of you. You look up and fucking pterodactyl coming down looking for a fish. That'd be great, man. I love that. Oh my God. And you can have it. You can have it once you learn to create. Oh yeah. But Christ will just kill it and smite it. Crash. So you can't have any of that cool stuff. As far as I know. I don't know. But maybe if I'm living out myself out in the woods, I can squeak in a couple goodies. You know what I'm saying? Alright, guys. I'm going to keep you up. This is my next project. I'm going to start right now with Teresa. So we're going to work it out and see the details. I haven't even got all the details yet. Talk to you later, guys.